I just found the cover boring. I also found like a lot of like reductive, simple concepts.
There are so many things to address here, but let's just start at the very beginning. So you're saying that a meticulously crafted, non-fictitious account of somebody else's history through their chosen art form is boring to you. That speaks volumes, because regardless of whether or not you like the sound of the music, the message should have resonated with you, especially if you're listening to somebody you claim to be a fan of, which is why I don't believe you're actually a fan. I think you're just saying that because you know people will go harder on you if you're not. And honestly, y'all, art is subjective. You don't have to like everything that somebody creates, even if you are a fan of them. But I question her motives behind posting that negative and unsolicited review. Nobody asked for that, but you hopped on here and you made this review basically dragging this entire body of work. And you claim to know the historical context and the historical relevance of it. You claim to understand why she did it, yet you're still sitting here being negative about somebody's entire fucking history. Why do you feel like that's okay? And then furthermore, when everybody did to you what you did to her, you felt the need to come out and explain and apologize. Why? You made your stance, so stand on it, right? What are you apologizing for if that's how you feel? And then even in the apology, you still kind of double down on what you said. So I know that the apology wasn't sincere, but it's the fact that you think that people don't see that. Like, people can tell that you don't mean what you're saying. You still double down and basically implied that people just didn't understand what you were saying. Nothing you said was profound. Literally everything was surface level. All you did was highlight your inability to think in layers and your inability to be a guest in somebody else's space, because not everything is going to be tailor made for you. That album wasn't made for you. Artists make art for themselves. A true artist is going to make art regardless of who likes it or who listens to it, who looks at it. That's what we do because we're called to create. That album was going to be made whether you liked it or not. Beyonce probably has so many unfinished songs or finished songs in her drafts that she's just not sharing, because that's what artists do. You have to create it because it's in you to do so. And for you being a singer, songwriter, whatever you are, how is it that you don't know that? That makes me question not only your biases, but also your approach to content creation and your approach to artistry. Are you just making what you think people want to see from you or want to hear from you? Because where's artistry in that? That's a cash grab. That sounds like capitalism. What she's doing is based on creative vision. Beyonce is Beyonce. She could release an album every single year if she wanted to, and it would sell simply because her name is on it. But she doesn't do that because she's meticulous and very intentional with the messages that she spreads. That's why everything is so layered, from her visuals down to the actual lyrics and the way that she uses the instruments to emphasize the lyrics. Like, if you don't know how to listen to her music, then you need to be quiet. You can't give an honest review if you're not a true fan. She's not just a singer, she's an artist. And y'all, far be it for me to cape for a celebrity. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to artistry, that's something I understand very well, because I'm the same way. And then people are getting mad, including you, about the genre thing. Who gives a fuck? Genres are arbitrary music borders. She doesn't have to align herself with any of those. She can do what she wants. That's what art is. It's self-expression. Don't look at her as just a musician. She's an artist. If I want to switch up my painting style tomorrow, guess what? I'm going to do it. And who's going to tell me I can't? Y'all are real audacious thinking that you own something. And that's the thing that I hate about celebrity culture, even from the fans aspect. You feel like because you promoted somebody or you supported their work that they owe you something. She doesn't owe you an album that you're going to like every single time. All she owes you is to keep creating art, which is what she's doing. It's not always going to resonate with you because art doesn't always resonate with the same people in the same way, but it's for who it's for. If it's not for you, then move the fuck along. That's why we say if something doesn't resonate or you don't like it, just scroll, because there's no reason to just promote negativity. Nothing comes back from that but more negativity. But when you promote something positive and you speak on positive things, it creates more of that. That's why we say that. It's not a matter of you can't be honest, you can't have an opinion. What is your opinion meant to do? Why are you sharing it? Who asked you for it? Because nobody did. Y'all need to stop thinking that everything is going to be tailor-made for you or everything should have you centered, because you're not the center of everything. Nobody is. She's an artist doing what artists do, creating. You can like it or you can not like it. But leaving negative reviews and creating negativity for no reason, what is the point? Because you don't like when it's done to you.